in the Mushroom Kingdom. I've been doing a side quest in Nier Replicant, and it's a side quest that has taken and will take many more days for me to complete. I'm at like 80 something % side quest completion. But the side quest I'm currently working on, I have to take and give this person 10 pink moonflower seeds. And to get pink moonflower seeds, which you cannot purchase, the only way to get them is to crossbreed flowers, which is a process that requires you to use the game's farming mechanics. You have to grow... Hey, what do you think you're doing? Those rations are for the soldiers. The sand trout is wreaking havoc on our supply of provisions right now. Sorry, but if you need something, check the shop. Okay, so you have to use the farming mechanic, and you have to crossbreed. There's steps here. You can purchase seeds for red, gold, and blue flowers. So the first step is to alternate growing gold and blue flowers but beside each other, so that they will cross-pollinate and create indigo flower. Then once you've collected enough indigo flowers, you have to grow those alongside red flowers, so they will cross-pollinate and give you your pink flowers. It takes 24 hours in real life for the flowers to grow, and 24 more hours for them to decay so that you can collect their seeds. I mean, Savak. That was close. If the others heard me, they'd definitely chew me out for using slang on duty. My mentor has entrusted me with decorating a weapon in a stylish way. Hello, Taken. She told me to make it sparkle, and that it must radiate burning passion. But I don't know what she's talking about. She's got an allergy to monsters too, so that means monster parts are off limits. If I just had a weapon I could use as a reference for where to start, that would help a lot. Decorate with passion. Was asked by her mentor to decorate a weapon, but she was stumped by the specific request to make it sparkle and radiate burning passion. A radiant, sparkling weapon that doesn't use monster parts? I guess a magic wand? Do you want this? Hold on, give me a moment to study this weapon. Ah, so if you touch a ruby like this, that sparkle, and the weapon positively radiates with burning passion. Even I can make something like this, and it will certainly please my mentor. Sark, for showing me such an inspiring decoration, please take this. It's the material I would recommend for decorating weapons. A lot of monsters call the desert home, so normally I wouldn't recommend going out there. However, if you want to test the strength of a weapon you've added something to, now is a perfect time. Beautiful. Okay, so that made like a level 1 wand. I wonder what gem you need to make like a meteor rod. By the way, I just ate a shit ton of Chinese food and I feel bloated. Which is funny because I guarantee you real Chinese food, not American Chinese food, would not make me feel bloated. It might make me feel ill for different reasons. Specifically, I'm thinking of the kind of street food you see in China. Like scorpions and things. I imagine there's plenty of Chinese cuisine that is far more normal in appearance to an outsider. We're gonna be sledding, guys. Oh shit, quicksand. What have I done? Yeah, pretty much. That's basically what I built just now. Okay, bless my jumping ability. Alright, we made ourselves a little sand buggy. Let's go, baby. Okay. Hold on. Hell yeah. Let's make a double wide. Now you could even have a co-pilot. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is pod racing. I'll beat Bub Skabolba in no time. Just how many fans does it take in this game to propel yourself forward? I heard it too. Heard what too? Heard when I said now this is what I'm talking about. Did you also hear Anakin? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. I gotcha. It'd be cool if a late game reward in this game was just infinite battery. Alright, good luck in Rito Village taken. I gotta find a goddess statue I can level up again.
Hi.
I'll take it. Wait, you're selling men's clothes out here and you're not hiding it? Oh, things might have changed. I mean, we are outside of town, but still. That headband is the last one I have, you know, but if you buy it, I'll tell you a super special secret that even most Gerudo don't know. Sark, since you were kind enough to buy this last one, I'll keep my promise and tell you that secret. The headband you just bought is only one part of the Desert Voe series. There's also a spalder and trousers. But you have to go to a special place to get them. Have you heard of the store Fashion Passion in Gerudo Town? Well, the secret shop is located behind that store. Oh, now that I think about it, Voe aren't allowed in Gerudo Town. Forget I said anything. So that hasn't changed. All this horrible shit going on, men still aren't allowed in. Are you also stuck here thanks to the sand shroud? Is it ever going to let up? I came out here to investigate the ruins that fell around the Dig Dog Bridge. But this intense daytime heat and the cold nights have messed with my skin. So I figured I'd take some time off at the spa. But thanks to the sand shroud, I can't get to Gerudo Town. This is just the worst. Ugh. Okay, I'm fine now. Just need to turn this frown upside down. No wrinkles. Just have to unfurrow my brow. Which I do. No sweat if I could just take advantage of that spa plan. There's a skilled aesthetician in Gerudo Town named Roma. The fluffy beds here are great and all, but I hear Roma's spa plan is something else entirely. Apparently nothing else can make you feel as relaxed and refreshed as it does. I just want to soothe my poor skin and bone-tired body. Excavating at Dig Dog Bridge has been exhausting. Ugh. Huh, okay, I'm fine now. Just need to turn this round upside down. No wrinkles, just have to unfurrow my brow. If I read 3 big ideas one more time, I'm going to start seeing the pages in my dreams. Had I known I'd be stuck waiting this long, I would have at least brought a real book or a newspaper or anything else. You're a traveler, right? Do you happen to know anything about Laureline Village? If you haven't even heard of it, I can't expect you to know its fate. Laureline Village is on Hyrule's southeastern coast. It's a small fishing town. I used to run an inn there until a gang of pirates descended upon us. I fled all this way with nothing but the clothes on my back. And what do I find out there? A terrible sand shroud and mysterious monsters lurking about. I don't know what to do with myself now. You know, it's funny, Sky, but excuse me, hold on. It can be hard for, civilization to just up and change, regardless of what's going on around them. In real life. Wow, they built a whole ass tower up here. Besides, if it gives us an excuse to, dress up to get in again, I don't mind. Looks like things are normal in Gerudo Town, Hey, what are you— Listen, this is the lighthouse for the bazaar. It's not a tourist destination or a place to play around on. That said, I guess it's fine now that you're already here. Go ahead and enjoy the view over the desert. After all, this is the only place in Karakara Bazaar where you can see over the sand shroud. Yeah, I see Gerudo Town. Interesting place for a shrine to land. Huh. What happens if I go down that? A journey through the desert is dangerous, and a fully stocked pouch is the best defense. By the way, the counter in the back is the front desk for the inn, just in case you want to rest up before your travels. Ooh, you have something to sell me? I got some gems. I got some gems I want to offload on you. Look at all this money. This oasis is safe because of the guards, but be careful if you leave it, okay? Okay, what's this? What's this? That looks like it's full of water. Is it full of water or full of soup? I have a bad feeling about this thing. I don't know why, but I do. I think this is stone, but no matter what I do, I can't put a dent in it. You think it's full of soup? Well, that's what I titled the stream. Which is a reference to an image. It's also a reference to the fact that I am currently full of Chinese food. Yeah, I can't do anything to this. Just having this fire wand I've made equipped keeps me warm. No shit. Oh, I must have fallen asleep. Good Vaba. That isn't right. I just combined good evening with Gerudo Sevsaba. A sign I've been here too long, perhaps. Which reminds me, I've heard all sorts of new greetings lately, like Vota and Sava. Should I be using those instead?
Oh.
Another Hylian stranded by the sand shroud, I take it? How challenging life without wings must be. The higher you go, the thinner the shroud gets, so we Rito can soar right over it. For us, it's little more than a sandy fog. Have you seen the thick layer of sand over the desert? That is the sand shroud. Should you be caught in it, not only will it obscure your vision, but it will also make your compass go haywire. Thanks to that updraft over there, however, this oasis is secure. Rito Village is northwest. It's in the most northwest part of the map. I've never been inside the sand shroud myself. We Rito can simply fly over it.
Oh.
Be careful not to get your feathers rustled by the sand shroud. Good Vork for now. Sorry, that's there's a little bit goodbye and a little bit Savork. Look, you know what I meant. Just take care out there. So we can fly over this.
Hey.
Saba. That was a perfect Vasa, if I do say so myself. I don't think I've been around. I've seen you around here before. Good on you for saying hello. Who are we? We're the first men who will officially do business with the Gerudo, the Vo caravan squad. If you two want to go to Gerudo Town, you would do well to make friends with us.
Oh.
We're a group of merchants and friends who have long dreamed of doing business in Gerudo Town. Oh, and Vo is the Gerudo word for man. Vo is the word to know. If you don't understand at least one word in their language, the Gerudo will never accept you. And we should know. We've spent years here trying to curry favor with them any way we could. They finally entrusted us with protecting the western entrance to the Karakara Bazaar. Lost count of the number of times I've been swatted with the flat of a guard's spear. They mistake me for some lowly opportunist. Gerudo Town is located straight out of this gate. It's a town made by Gerudo for Gerudo, which means it's full of Gerudo. And to us, that means it's a utopia. Captain, not so loud. You're going to give the Gerudo a bad impression of us. Sorry, Robston. It just slipped out.
Oh.
Anyway, the Gerudo have a law forbidding males from entering their town. Keeping us shut out only makes us all the more curious, though. I mean, that's just common sense. We were hoping to raise the Vogue Caravan Squad's likability by gallantly rescuing the Gerudo ladies from the Sand Shroud. But the Sand Shroud just doesn't, but the Shroud just, doesn't just block our vision, it confuses our compasses, too. We got lost in about 5 seconds. In the end, it was the Gerudo ladies who ended up gallantly rescuing us. Still, maybe if we prove our muster as gate guards, Gerudo Town will make an exception and welcome us as heroes. Isn't this orb great? But it's every bit as expensive as it is old. Apparently, someone in Gerudo Town is investigating all these ancient whatchamacallits. So once I get into town, I'm planning on finding somebody who knows their stuff about this stuff. Well, the Desert Storm in the last game also obfuscated our compass and map. You do know the Sand Shroud makes compasses stop working, right? You're not really thinking about trying to push your way through it, are you? It's even more dangerous right now in the cold of the night. Just don't do it. It took years and years of regular visits, but we finally started to convince the Gerudo that they can depend on us. So please, I'm begging you, don't ruin it by causing any trouble or being reckless. Guys, don't worry. I'm just gonna fly over there in an airplane. Nothing too... No big deal. I bet I could make it in an airplane. Oh god, I lost sight. I lost my vision very quickly. Holy shit. Alright, we're gonna try flying over there. Oh god, a sandstorm has kicked up but enough to knock my map out for a second. We got one shot. We're gonna make the best of it. It's gonna be like flying over the Bermuda Triangle. This isn't exactly as good of a takeoff spot as I was hoping. Oh god. Alright, let's remember something. Okay, we can see up here. We can see up here. We just have to get that way. My airplane might actually make this really easy to pull off. Come on. Come on, we're gonna go right over the top. Well, we made it to Gerudo Town. Things don't look so good here. Did they fucking bring back Redeads? The Zelda zombies are back. Looking like the mayor from fucking Resident Evil 4. Okay, there's got to be an effective way to fight these things. Maybe an axe? Do I have anything axe-like? It doesn't look like it. How do you like that, you fucker? Magic's effective. Gibdo bone, a creepy bone with multiple sharp ribs. Attach it to a weapon to greatly increase its attack power. It tends to break easily due to its odd shape. So it does a lot of damage, but it has low durability. I'm not thrilled seeing Gerudo Town in such disarray. Nothing to report. What? A Vo? Did you come here to escape the Sand Shroud? Well, you've reached the entrance to the Gerudo shelter. But I cannot allow any Vo to pass through this door. Oh, you've never heard that word? Vo means man in Gerudo. There's a custom, really more of a law, that we Gerudo follow. Young Gerudo are generally not allowed to interact with Vo. What's wrong? What's going on? A Vo wandered in here. What? Did you say Vo? There's nothing to worry about. The Vo is very short and can't even reach the peepholes in the door. He's out of sight, and even on his tiptoes he won't be able to see in. Normally Vo aren't allowed to even set foot within the walls of Gerudo Town. But this is a unique situation. So as long as you keep out of the shelter, I'll overlook your presence in town. If you're looking for some place to get out of the Sand Shroud, you can rest in one of the houses on the surface. I can see through the peephole, lady. Stick my whole fucking face in it. This is my favorite town in the original game. Even Rito Village fared better. Well, let me go tackle this shrine up here. Also put myself on the one of the main quests. Since that's currently what we're doing. Wow, perfect. Alright, so because I have to work tomorrow, this won't be the longest stream of Tears of the Kingdom ever. We'll probably stream till about 7. But that should give us some time to explore around the desert area. Buried light. Aha! Now we're power washing. Wow, one hit that fucker. What is this? Something to attach a fan to, maybe? Whoa. Why did that do that? Gotcha. Turns out you can just do it this way too. Oh, I see what we're doing. These are light reflectors. This is a classic Zelda puzzle right here. Alright, now the question is, how do I get back out of here? Hello, Neo. Welcome. How's it going? It's going okay. Attempting to solve a puzzle. That did not work. You know, it was so easy to get in here. Why is it so hard to get out? Almost had it. Almost had it. There we go. Too many spoons? Oh, okay. Have fun watching children play soccer? I get that way pretty easily. Okay, so door open, but... Okay, I did not have to keep the light on it, thank God. Hey, maybe that goddess statue that I almost never found in Gerudo Town is still there. One of these guys is over here. Boy, is magic actually super effective on that guy. Oh, yo, set him on fire, shoot him in the face, and he's dead? I just found the key to killing those guys. These things are kind of creepy.
Oh.
Hey, Perda, you made sure the entrance was really securely blocked, right? Yep, it is very much completely blocked with a crate. Keep it down. What do you think's gonna happen if those monsters outside hear us? I've got rid of the monsters. The zombies have been vanquished. Construction and service notes in regard to work on the hole in the floor. Due to a lack of resources, a large stone slab has been used to temporarily seal the hole in the floor. What the hell is going on in Gerudo Town these days? It's you at long last. You, the Vo reading this letter, are the Vo I was fated to meet. And I am the Vi you were destined for. You must hurry and rescue me. I am locked away from the outside world. Do not worry, though. I will send all of my love to you until you come and find me. Stay safe and know that we will meet soon. It is our destiny, after all. Caliban. Welcome to the Gerudo sewer system? Hello, human. What are you doing here? Another voice. Wait, what? Phew, you're just another real living person. I was certain one of the ghosts haunting this place had come for me. I traveled out here hoping to meet the wonderful, amazing Gerudo woman who lived here. But there's no one. I do sometimes hear voices coming up from the wells. Oh, and I also occasionally see small shadows moving to the west. Obviously, the place is now haunted by the restless spirits of the beautiful Gerudo who were slain by the strange monsters. If I'm not careful, the same monsters might get me too. Zombie outbreak in Gerudo Town was not what I was expecting. The Gerudo shelter is beyond here. It doesn't matter how many times you ask, I won't open the door for a Vo. Doing keeping watch for intruders and checking on the interior of the shelter with those peoples, I'm very busy. So please stop bothering me. Normally Vo aren't allowed to even set foot within the walls of Gerudo Town, but this is a unique situation. So as long as you keep out of the shelter, I'll overlook your presence in town. Okay, rest in one of the houses on the surface. So I guess I was kind of wrong. The situation is dire enough that they have to overlook some of their rules. Ah, a Vo? I don't want to get caught talking to people I'm not supposed to. I gotta go back to the shelter, quick. Wait, does this kid know a way to into the shelter? What? A Vo again? Mommy said Mommy would be so mad if she saw me talking to you. I give up exploring. I gotta get back to the shelter already. I think we found our inn. There we go. 1, 2.
No.
A Vo? There's a Vo here. Stop him.
Huh?
Vo are not permitted to be here. You must leave at once.
Oh.
Hold on. It's the lady. Ularia. It has been some time, swordsman. It's all right. This one has the chief's permission to enter, and he is welcome to visit any of the shops and businesses. Spread the word. Let everyone know this is the case.
Oh.
For you to come all this way. Enduring the strange storm that plagues us, you must have some important news to share. The Princess of Hyrule is still missing. We had heard of the events at Hyrule Castle, but things are dire indeed. Still, swordsman, I mean Link, I'm impressed you made it here through the storm that surrounds Gerudo Town. The sand shroud settled on us some time ago. We sent out patrols to try to determine what was causing it, but a swarm of creatures called Gibdos suddenly appeared, attacked our troops, and forced us to retreat. The Gibdos have even made their way into the town. As a result, everyone has evacuated to this shelter for their safety. As someone charged with protecting Gerudo Town, I am ashamed at our current situation. This is all to say that although I wish I could help you search for the princess, now is not a good time, I'm sorry. Lady Riju is currently training. She is trying to become strong enough to save us from this disaster. If you are hoping to speak with Lady Riju, you should visit the ruins to the north. Where did the owner... Oh, you're the chief's guest. Oh, so this is a Vo. His ears look to be about. And the circumference of his head and neck. Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. You're the first Vo I've ever seen. I got a little carried away figuring out your measurements. Why was I doing that? Because I make accessories, and the key to any good accessory is the perfect fit. My name's Kara. I haven't had a lot of opportunities to make accessories for a Vo. So if you give me the chance, I'll put everything I've got into making some really great ones for you. If this shop's owner were here, she probably could have made all sorts of things. But she went out to look for potential adornments and hasn't come back since. She was in such high spirits too, gushing about all the treasures she'd find around the Taruma Dunes. That's a dangerous place though. Molduga territory. I hope she didn't run into trouble. Anyway, did you need something? The owner may not be here, but I'll do what I can. Come back soon. We're the only place in the whole world that makes accessories. Look at that, I almost have a complete second wheel. You're a real Vo, right? Really? Are you telling the truth? I learned in the class that all Vo like to lie, though. Hey, Kalani, you'd better not be talking to that Vo. Why don't you follow Makure's example? Be more like your sister. It's fine, I haven't made eye contact, so it's all fine. What is that even? Hey Vo, we Gerudo have a saying. For a young Vi, speaking with a Vo will only invite misfortune. Vi learned that at an early age, so even though you're allowed to be here, please leave the young ones be. Oh, you must be that Vo everyone is talking about. Say, are Hylian Vo interested in archaeology? Would it surprise you to learn that I'm an archaeologist myself? After much work, I have finally deciphered these what? Stelae. Do you want to hear what's written on them? You do, don't you?
Ah.
If you insist. First up, the stela over here on the left, it says, the 7 Erowins who protect the Gerudo. Their secret will be expressed on 6 stelae. As for this stela over there, on the right, it says, the 7 heroines who protect the Gerudo, and 8th channels and guides the power of these 7. I doubt you know this being a highly in vogue, but we Gerudo have believed in the heroines for a long, long time. They are said to have protected and guided our people in times past. Unfortunately, I have found little in the way of documentation about the heroines themselves. There are many debates and disagreements surrounding these enigmatic figures. Some argue for revering all 7 as a collective, and others for worshipping each one as an individual. Certain rabble-rousing contrarians even claim that there were not 7 but 1 or 8. If there is one thing scholars love, it is arguing with each other. But these stelae definitely support the theory of 8. An incredible discovery, isn't it? I could stop here and rightly say that I changed the face of archaeology. But if I found the other 4 stelae, then who knows what else I might learn about the heroines. I wondered too about this orb that I found while searching for the stelae. Is it connected somehow? If I give a presentation on all this, I would be the star of the Archaeology Society. But I have not been able to find any stelae besides these 2. Since there's nothing like them on the surface, the others must be underground somewhere. How I wish I could see the text inscribed on those stelae. Even just a picture would serve my purposes.
Saba Saba.
Even though I know the chief has given you permission to be here, I just can't relax with a Vo around. It's starting to look like we might not restore Gerudo Town with how expansive this underground town is.
Oh.
This is the jail. Even though you have special permission to be in Gerudo Town, I still won't let you pass this point. Really, the only way into jail is to break our rules. Vo are normally not allowed inside our town. The one in jail broke that rule, so he's locked up. Even though you have permission to be here, if you break the rules, you'll join him in jail. Dude, you got yourself put in jail?
Hey.
You must be that man, I mean Vo, that everyone is talking about. It's so unusual to see a man here. So you really did get special permission to be in here, huh? All the same, you should still be on your best behavior. You wouldn't want to end up thrown out or in jail. That's what normally happens when men come here. Like what happened to that guy over there. But I don't think you have anything to worry about as long as you behave. Anyway, this is important. Since you've been allowed in town, you absolutely have to try the spa plan at Hotel Oasis. The owner of the place, Roma, has a special technique that is all the rage. Originally, I was just another customer coming here to relax, but I got hooked. Now I work here as an assistant, huh? The spa plan that Olu offers is reasonably priced and a good option, too. But, well, just keep in mind that it's discounted for a reason. I don't think the results are guaranteed. Dude, this guy actually got himself stuck in horny jail.
Sava. Oh?
Oh, you're the Vo.
Ugh.
Sorry, I don't have time to deal with the Vo right now. All my attention needs to be on preparing to welcome the out-of-town Vi. Sandshroud is making things difficult.
Mm.
I suppose I can tell you, after all, your situation is unique. As it happens, young Gerudo aren't traditionally allowed to interact with Vo. And for Vi born outside town, when they reach a certain age, they're summoned back to Gerudo Town.
Ah.
That small Vi over there is named Aklet. She recently arrived here along with her mother, Perda.
Mm.
But Perda started working at one of the shops, one that has a complicated relationship with the town. So she is rarely in the shelter anymore. That must be why Aklet spends so much time looking for that drawing on the wall over there.
Ah.
Thankfully, this town is like one big family. I'm sure that little one will get used to living here soon enough. That drawing is detailing where the old shops in town used to be. Yeah, there's like an equivalency of all the original locations. The Love School. Here's the Sand Seal stuff. I hope the chief is okay. Maybe I should go after her. But I'm just the attendant to Patricia. I'll be acting against her wishes too. If I were to go, though, I could just go through here. It comes out at the northern ruins. And what's there... Then that's where the chief was headed.
Ah.
Ah, my apologies.
Ooh.
Patricia is the chief's beloved sand seal. You've heard of sand seals, right? They're desert creatures that can navigate the dunes with amazing ease. And Patricia is a very special one. She seemingly has the power of an oracle. Or she did ever since the upheaval. She's mostly just been sharing these strange numbers. I've been her attendant for years now, but even I can't make sense of this turn of events. She's off with the chief right now. They headed out to the northern ruins. If you want to speak with Patricia, you'll probably have to wait until things have settled down and the chief isn't so busy. I can't stop myself from worrying about the chief. I wish this Vo would go and check on her for me. At least then I'd be able to rest a little easier. I guess it's true. I'd heard the guards talking about it, but I still didn't believe Vo was actually here. I'm impressed you made it all the way here through the sand shroud. Oh, did you rent a sand seal to get here? What? But if you didn't rent one... No, he couldn't have found a wild one. The sand shroud has made it almost impossible to track them down. Does that mean he walked? Huh. That's even harder to believe than him finding a wild sand seal. I flew here in an airplane, lady. Oh, you Vo, are all of you such pranksters? You obviously must have rented one from the shop near the entrance to the desert. It's the only answer that makes sense. So for your business. My mom and I are in the business of training sand seals and renting them out to folks. The sand shroud has made it far too dangerous to go above ground right now, so my shop is temporarily closed. If you've got questions about sand seals, I'd be happy to answer them. This place looks sus. All right, well, uh, let's go after the leader. Go check up on her. Nope. I was hoping we could shield slide, but oh, it's not that far away. Nothing like going to stretch your legs and ending up in the strangest place. Everything looks the same down here. It would be so easy to get turned around. Wonder if the people who originally made this place got lost in it all the time too. Hey, what do you want? Were you lurking in the shadows there, eavesdropping on what I was saying? Oh, you're that Vo that everyone has been talking about, right? If I were younger, I might have been surprised to see you here, but at my age, well, very little surprises me. Disappointed that I wasn't shocked and aghast at the very sight of you? Huh. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm feeling a little parched, so maybe something to drink at the canteen. Alright, well, I'm checking this place out because I'm supposed to. Jesus. That's how things are gonna start? Alright, there's a light reflector over here to mess with. Looks like we're playing with light. There. Well, light. You know, I bet if I use that thing onto my shield, it'd be like having a mirror shield again. And the game even calls it a mirror shield. It's not as easy to aim as the old mirror shields. Funny, playing with light in a mirror shield reminds me of the Gerudo dungeon from Ocarina of Time. Alright, it's good to know that setting them on fire drops their defense immensely. Yeah, in Ocarina of Time, I believe it was the Gerudo dungeon that you had to reflect light around with a mirror shield, and by moving statues around and stuff. A mechanic that got brought back in Majora's Mask and Wind Waker, and probably a few others. There, those guys are a piece of cake to kill these days.
Missed again. Can't hit my mark. Won't do anyone any good. It's you. This changes things. I didn't expect to see you here. But then, you always show up in unusual times. Oh.
So, Hyrule Castle rose up into the sky. Zelda vanished right in front of you. And now you've come here looking for clues? Link, I understand how you're feeling. Zelda is a dear friend to me as well. I will do everything in my power to help you. But to do that, I need to bring a quick resolution to a problem we Gerudo are facing. I'm sure you've noticed that the desert is even more difficult to cross than usual. That's thanks to this unusual sand shroud. It appeared around the same time the events at Hyrule Castle took place. It has blanketed the whole desert, including our town. And not long after that, swarms of monsters we'd never seen before began attacking. We're calling them Gibdos. Physical attacks don't work well against them. They are slow, but they still make investigating the sand shroud difficult. Were you watching just now? I've been practicing striking that dummy over there with lightning. If I can aim the lightning well, I think it may be an effective weapon against the Gibdos. But this technique is unrefined. I only recently discovered it and still need more practice. I want to master this power so I can use it to defeat the Gibdos. If I can do that, we can investigate the source of this sand shroud and search for Zelda as well. Link, will you help me with my training? I think I can use your arrows to help me aim my lightning strikes. Fire one at the dummy over there.
Oh,
Ah, there we go. Now let's try something a little trickier. Aim for those dummies over there. Maybe we can hit them all with a single lightning strike. Here's an idea. Don't try to hit a specific dummy. Instead, aim for the area in the middle of all three, like right around where that rock is jutting out. Oh, but keep in mind that the farther away a target is from me, the longer it will take me to build up the energy to hit it.
okay.
Yes. Getting the hang of it now. The Gibdos don't stand a chance against this power.
Oh,
I can't thank you enough for your help, Link.
oh,
What was that? Didn't sound like any noise the sand shroud has made, that's for sure. You heard that too, right? It was... Chief! We've received word that a swarm of Gibdos are attacking Karakara Bazaar. Bularia is already on her way there. Yeah, that's what it looks like, Sky. She's already... Okay, understood. Thank you. Link, we need to head to Karakara Bazaar at once. I must ask for your help once again. My lightning and your guiding arrows make us a formidable pair. Do you remember Karakara Bazaar? It's the oasis northeast of Gerudo Town. Let's show those Gibdos what we're made of. Alright, let's go. I don't remember where I entered this place from. I don't know where I am. Here we go. I just have to head that way, I guess. Well, let's go that way and see if we can get through this storm without dying. Yeah, so it doesn't even have to be fire, just strike them with magic. And then they become super vulnerable. Okay, I'm glad I had stamina not to fall down there. These things remind me of enemies from Koudelka more than they remind me of the old school, Redeads. Alright, we're almost through. Don't let any more Gyptos get close. If the help doesn't arrive soon. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. But I'm here now, and we're going to wipe out all the Gyptos at once. Follow me. Link, don't let me down. These monsters stand no chance. Hell yeah. Oh, they're coming out of this fucking thing? The swarm of Gyptos seems to be coming from there. We need to destroy that somehow, otherwise they'll overwhelm us. Well, it definitely ain't full of soup. Gotcha, bitch. I was not expecting a zombie wave survival in this game.
Bulyara, well done holding the line until we were able to get here. Now that we know the Gyptos are susceptible to lightning, this gives us a major advantage. Is that Zelda? That's bad. Real bad. Gerudo Town is in danger. Zelda, wait! She was heading directly toward those tornadoes. And if more Gibdos are hiding in the storm... Uliara, we need to get back now. Link, we're going on ahead. I'll meet you in town.
Okay. All right. Young man, please, have you seen a seen a fellow with a scruffy beard around here? Sorry, that was rather abrupt, but it's our friend Ponthos. He's gone missing. When Karakara Bazaar was attacked by monsters, we ran away together, taking shelter at the local inn. But when I finally had my wits about me, I realized Ponthos had disappeared. Between the storming sands and the rush of people, everything was a chaotic blur. I could barely see a thing. But I think I caught a glimpse of Ponthos running out through the west entrance. If we got lost in the desert, our squad's rule is to wait for rescue in a place that stands out, like near a tall building. But there are a lot of sinkholes in this desert, and they can really trip you up. I don't even want to think about what would happen if you fell in. Our chances of finding him would be low enough without the sand shroud, but with it, please be okay, Ponthos. Lost in the dunes. Ponthos, a bushy-bearded caravan traveler, went out through the west entrance and hasn't returned yet. Standard caravan practice is to wait in a conspicuous location near a tall structure, for example, when lost in the desert. But since the sinkhole is also in this area, finding Ponthos isn't going to be easy. The spice must flow. I think I found where he ended up. Oh, that's nostalgic. Well, a person? Sorry, I never thought I'd run into another person down here. Fell down a sinkhole, did you? So did I, my guy. My name's Ponthos. I'm a member of a caravan squad. Or I was before monsters attacked the oasis and I ditched my friends and ran. That's how I wound up down here. I've looked all over the place, but I still can't find an exit. You and me might be down here for a long, long time. We'll get out of here, dude, I promise. Caves are kind of my speciality. There. Been a while since I stuck a boulder on something. Oh great, another cave with hundreds of ways to go. I made short work of you. No way. I thought I'd heard some kind of commotion. Look at that. We've got a path out of here. Did you do all this, my guy? You gotta tell me, how'd you pull this off? Oh, I bet we can climb that ladder up to the surface.
Oh.
Thank you so much. I better hurry back. I'm sure my friends are worried sick. Oh, but I still want to give you a proper reward. Drop by Karakara Bazaar when you get a chance. Got a crab. Oh, that's a cool shield. A blood moon is rising. Man, we've been getting like one blood moon every stream. I guess it's just that time of the month every day of the week in this game.
When the glow of the
I might as well take my time and fully explore this cave so I don't have to come back. Oh, and it turned out that looped around, so I think that's every... Yep, that's every path. Alright then, let's get out of here. Wow, that brought us up out of that well. This young man saved your life. We all owe him for that. Though no matter how many times I hear it, I still can't believe anyone survived falling into a sinkhole. As the leader of the caravan squad, allow me to thank you for bringing Ponthos back to us. And as a reward, you can have this ball. How about this orb, my guy? It has a weird pattern on it, and it's probably rare, right? Whatever it is, you know it's cool. Just me, I'm a merchant. I've got an eye for things like this. I know someone in Gerudo Town is on the lookout for stuff like this, so I was going to see if they could appraise it. But I'll let you have it, my guy. It's the rarest thing I've got, and it's all yours. Take good care of it for me. Okay, thanks for the orb. I will ponder it another time. For now, let's get back to Gerudo Town. Maybe we can clear up this sandstorm and make this place more explorable.
Oh.
It's the Vo everyone's been talking about. You got business inside, you'd better get it done now. Once the fighting kicks off, this door won't be open until it's safe.
Huh?
What? What do you want? I'm busy right now, okay? You're the one that's been throwing the messages in the bottles down there. Need to make sure the Vo of my dreams hears of my feelings for him. And how can I properly focus the positive energy or put the bottles in the water while this guy is loitering around? Get out of here, Scram. Hey, I'm the one who found the bottle. Lady. Those blasted things look like poisonous mushrooms, and just like poisonous mushrooms, they must be eliminated. I'll crush every last one to dust, and you'll be backing us up, won't you? Look, Link. There's a Gibdo hive, just like the one that appeared near Karakara Bazaar. Both the hive and those tornadoes were reported to have shown up at the same time, too. But it's not only the one hive, there are 3 to deal with, each just outside the town gates. I don't need a clairvoyant sand seal to know a massive Gibdo attack is coming. Right now, those hives are durable and nearly impervious to attack. But when they open and begin releasing Gibdos, they're vulnerable. The Gibdos won't wait outside our walls forever. So when they launch their attack, that's our chance to strike. Huh?
Come to where I am.
Again, you heard it, didn't you? Come. Is it calling out to us? Lady Riju, Link, is something the matter? I thought it's nothing. Link, for now we should focus on protecting Gerudo Town from the enemies at our gates. We must prepare for battle. The Sand Shroud, the sudden appearance of Gibdos in their hives. Strange events keep happening one after another. And we saw Zelda near Karakara Bazaar, but she hasn't been seen anywhere around Gerudo Town. There's something bigger going on. But for now we need to focus on the problem at hand and prepare to fight. Link, I need your help again. Speak with Buliara and the soldiers, and help us organize our defenses. Do you have questions about preparing for the battle? Talk to Captain Taike in the yard. Work with her to decide best how to deploy our forces. Wow, this is very different from Rito Village. Hada is in the courtyard. She's in charge of the materials we have on hand. We could reinforce our defenses with them. If you need anything, you should talk to her. Tell me about the enemy. The Gibdos we've encountered in the desert do not fall easily once struck. Attacks only seem to dull a blade. But fire attacks as well as Lady Riju's lightning appear to be very effective against them. Rather than relying on the brute force of swords and spears, we should try to explore other ways to damage them. In any case, we learned in the last fight that they are not unbeatable. That is enough to give us hope. Alright, so it's time to make this place into a stronghold and, like, have a last stand. I've been gathering materials that I think might be useful in battle. Feel free to take anything you need from here. Also, I'm confident that I can build a barricade at any of the gates. That help you?
Ooh.
There are 3 gates. From the palace, the north gate is ahead, the west gate is left, and the east gate is right. I've got an idea for a barricade. I'll use iron barrels and wood to block the path. Which gate should I set it up at? Block the east gate, I guess.
Oh.
Okay, the barricade has been set up at the east gate. That should slow down any enemies that attack that position. Maybe if I go look at the way she built it, I might be able to build another one as well. I don't think that I don't get the impression there's a right answer here. The music here at the moment is very ominous. Alright, let me go take a look around at the gates and see if there's any way I can set up additional barricades somehow. Well, the barrel's movable. Interestingly enough. If I could block off the left and right entrances, that would be great. I'm just wondering if it's going to be like the Rito village, where once we've completed the main adventure here, it'll be restored. Or if the Gerudo are only going to restore some of it and just continue using that underground area as their new village. Is that a goddamn cannon? Okay, you Gibdo jerks, do your worst. I, the Incredible Barda, am going to reduce each and every one of you to dust. I've been training my body and mind while we were underground, and I'm ready to wipe you out. Well, I might be able to fashion a barricade out of these trees. We'll see how the game reacts to this. I feel like I'm getting ready for a zombie outbreak. It's not what I expected. We'll see if this manages to accomplish anything for us. I mean, I feel like I'm not the only player who would assume or think to do this. I imagine Nintendo would have thought players might try to do this as well. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it looks like it might hold on a little bit. The real question is, will it even stay there once the invasion begins? I was hoping I could slide this behind that sign, but it doesn't seem to want to. Oh wait, I got it. There. It's a piece of shit, but we'll see if it works.
Oh,
Hives of monsters have appeared outside the town walls. It won't be long before we'll need to deal with this threat. How should we deploy our forces? Who should we send and where? We could spread them out to lightly cover all the gates, or maybe a concentrated force to protect a weakened position.
ah,
We need to decide who to send where. I'd like to hear your thoughts. The Cannoneer,
oh,
the North Gate. What the fuck? Why are we like...
Oh.
We're actually like setting up for a battle. They will defend the North Gate.
Oh.
The sword troops.
Oh.
The North Gate. The spear troops will put on the West
Ah.
Gate.
Ah. Oh. Oh.
I don't know. Wait, is the West Gate the one I barricaded? Oh fuck, can I move them? Move them over to the East Gate. That's where I meant to put them. Well, no, because the East Gate's actually fortified. Ah, fuck it. We'll find... let's just go. Let's find out what happens. Let's see how this goes. Link. I'm curious about the voice we heard earlier, but... Situation report. Large numbers of Gibdos are moving to attack the town. Before anything else, we'll need to deal with this. Holy shit. Uliaria, they have the town surrendered. Stay strong. This threat is also an opportunity. Fight well and we can wipe them all out in one battle, hives and all. Prepare yourselves for battle. Let's show them the true power of the Gerudo.
Oh.
Everyone, protect our chief. Protect our town.
Monsters have appeared outside town. Shore up the defenses at the gate.
Okay. I'm gonna start with the East Gate, because it's the only one I didn't really...
Enemies have emerged from the hive at the east gate. Stop them.
Yep, I got it. I'm on it already. I don't underestimate the tactician.
Enemies are pouring out of the hive near the north gate too. Take them out. Enemies have been spotted inside town. Did they break through the gates?
I don't know.
Enemies from the hive near the west. Yes! That hive is out of action. Enemies are nearing the center of town. Prepare to attack.
Oh my god.
Flying enemies from the hive at the north gate too. Don't let them overrun us.
Flying enemies? That's where I put most of the protection, though, is the North Gate.
Flying enemies from the west gate hive. Time for a lightning strike or two. All right, another hive down.
My barricade was actually... It's actually working! My barricade's actually fucking
The
working!
enemies won't stop coming until we wipe out all the hives.
I mean, it's destroyed now, but it worked this long.
Eliminate every enemy you see, or the line of defense. That's the last of the hives. All we have to do now is clear out the rest of the Gibdo.
Oh my, what the fuck? Why are they doing that? Why did they start crawling on all fours? That was fun. I'm glad my barricade actually worked.
Oh?
Link, I am incredibly grateful to you for your help in the battle. On behalf of all the Gerudo, thank you. I suspect the Gibdo threat will calm down a bit now that we've wiped out the hives that were surrounding the town. I noticed that the hives had crumbled into sand when we destroyed them. Wonder if the Gibdos have some kind of connection to the sand. Or maybe they're connected to the sand shroud. Did they make it? Did it summon them? And then there's the voice that you and I both heard. A voice and lightning. This reminds me of something. Link, there's something you should see. Come down to the mural in the underground shelter. This game has lots of really fun parts, like things that change up the pace.
Oh.
You fought well against the Gibdo. I'm glad you're all right. It would have been unacceptable for an important guest of Lady Riju, even a Vo, to be injured. You may pass through here, get some rest, and recover after such a fierce battle. Actually, that's a good idea. Let me hit the inn and do like the soft bed. You're the chief's guest, right? Since it's a special occasion, would you like to try my spa plan? I used to run a shop on the surface, but what with the sand shroud and then those monsters appearing, the guards told me to evacuate. I had 6 months worth of reservations booked, but obviously those haven't been happening. I'm a bit out of practice. But good news for you, I guess. You can rest, or you can take advantage of the spa plan without having to wait. How about it? Do you want to rest here? The spa plan it is. I'm so excited to get to work. Oh, and of course, you can choose when you'd like to when you'd like your wake-up call to be. What were you thinking? Savor. Hey, you seem to be more than a little tense. Just relax, focus on your breathing. Let the weight leave your body. Those are some sound effects. I don't think she just stopped at his hands. Are you rested and revitalized? Come back whenever you feel tired. Oh, Link, you came. Look at the mural on this wall. It is thought to have been painted by ancestors of the Gerudo. It appears that when they created it, they were also using this shelter to hide. Perhaps the Gerudo of the distant past were also beset by some great disaster. Anyway, the writing on the mural says, standing back to back with the throne. Witness red pillars across the vast sea. Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. You who can hear my voice, come to me, I await you. The mysterious voice that spoke to us, its words reminded me of this mural. This image must represent a location of some kind, and the engraved words are a riddle to discovering its location. It's the only explanation that makes sense. Red pillars and light. Alright, standing back to back with the throne. Well, up to the throne room we go.
Oh. Oh.
Anyway, back to back with the throne. I'm back to back with the throne. Or I would be, but there's a seal in my way. Those? Standing back to back with the throne, witness red pillars across a vast sea. Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. You who can hear my voice, come to me. You want me to go over to those pillars? Okay. They were big, so they shouldn't be too hard to find. Okay, this looks like the right place. Alright, I guess we're gonna follow the light. That is some strong light projection coming from that tower. Okay, how do we get this tower to connect to the light? Hold on. Having an ice wand to keep myself cool has definitely come in handy. Holy crap. What was the next part of the riddle? Because it looks like I've created a triangle. Reveal the lightning stone and open the way. Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. Lightning stone. This is some Indiana Jones shit we're doing right here. Okay, what are these? What is this? Just a thing that floats? When activated, it floats. And these? I don't know what it wants me to do with them. Oh, okay. Okay. So if I do something like this, grab it, please. Right. And then... Interesting. Well, these would come in handy with that Korok I was trying to get up a cliff. Okay, question is, where the light got a point? Haha! I suspect this might be the entrance. No. Never mind. So, now I just have to find my way over to that. Nailed it. Hey, Zelda. Link. Do you see that, Link? It's Zelda. What? She's gone. Where did Zelda go? I saw the lights of the red pillars and hurried here as quickly as I could. It cannot be a coincidence that we've seen someone who looked like Zelda twice, but a mystery for another time. Did you solve the mural's riddle and cause this to appear? I'm impressed. If I remember correctly, the mural said, "Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way." Maybe my lightning strike is the key. That's a fucking huge secret temple. Riju's power of lightning. When Riju's aura is charged, you can call on her for a lightning attack. New party member. Wait, we have her and Tulin out at the same time? So, are we eventually just going to have a full party running around outside? Like a goddamn JRPG? Lightning Temple, the mural's myth risen from the sands. Ew. Queen Gibdo. We're fighting a boss already?
Look, it's stirring up the sand shroud. It must be responsible for all this. Come on, let's take it down together. This has to be their leader. No effect at all. Are our attacks working? Light, red.
Come on.
Does that mean it's like the other gifters? That means our attacks should be effective now.
Ow. Should they?
Nothing but sand wherever we look. Where did it go? Here we go.
This thing's health is going down real slow. okay.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Here we go.
I guess we'll fight the rest of it in the dungeon. It fled up toward the roof. Maybe there's some way to go up after it inside the structure. Come on, Link. Let's go look for a way in.
Okay.
I can't believe we're gonna have a whole party.
Lightning, ready. Ready your bow.
And now I'm going to have the ability to summon lightning strikes. Okay, well, I hate to, but I'm not going to have time to do a dungeon tonight. And I don't want to get halfway into a dungeon. Especially one with 7 floors. And a basement floor. So, we're going to save here at the entrance. And we will do this dungeon tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry to say Breath of the Wild is going to continue to be our one game for a while here. So until tomorrow, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good night.